The kick out to Williams. Oh, offensive interference.
Basket interference. The score will not count.
Chicago leading by 10. .153 left to play here in the first. And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Vargas. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal.
How about the reaction time on that pass? Quick. And what good work there to get in the way of it.
Gilgeous-Alexander, fantastic concentration.
For Chicago, they've gone an incredible 8 of 9 from the field. The kick out to Williams. It's rebounded by Giddey. Thunder trailing by 8. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the shot goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 in the game.
Good poise there from the young Gilgeous-Alexander, not allowing himself to get rattled.
Here's Vargas. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range there. Much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Caruso. Doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Here's Vargas. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint. And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Out to DeRozan. The 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence, the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up. One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. He gets it up. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Chicago Bulls ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we've got more on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Andre Drummond is out there with DeRozan. And it's Vucevic. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's Vargas in at the point guard. That's the group on the floor for Chicago. You know, Brent, I've got to ask, now that the age of college basketball dynasties is more or less over, do you miss it?
Yeah, I don't know so much if I've ever thought about it, Kevin, as dynasties, just so much as powerhouse teams that every year you see we're competing at the highest level in the NCAA tournament. So, not really. I love the open competition, and I love that players have the choice now to where it is that they can control where they're going to make the biggest contributions collegiately.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
The kick out to Williams. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target from the wing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Vucevic, the pass to Vargas. Tries again. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. He's got 18.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
It's rebounded by Giddey.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players react. You just, oh man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Brent, you just don't see many point guards taller than 6'8", but Josh Giddey is one of them.
And Josh does a great job, Greg, of using that size to his advantage. He gets into positions on the floor where he can see over the level of the defense and make some spectacular passes.
Into the lane. Vargas hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. He's got 22. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt, and let's hope he's okay.
And this would be a terrible blow. Hopefully it's less serious than it looks.
Well, looking at his face right there, you can tell he's in a lot of pain, and there's a lot of trepidation right now on that team's sideline.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for Kenrich Williams.
The assist.
Gilgeous-Alexander has blossomed into this forceful guard. Just look at this performance.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Bulls basketball.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Vargas defended by Holmgren.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
The Bulls leading by 15. Pass to DeRozan. For the three. Kept alive. Vucevic the pass to Vargas. Over in the corner, Caruso. It's Chicago with another bucket.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
And really exemplifies who Hayward is. A team player, someone who enjoys spotting his open teammate.
Good.
Excellent play. Just adding fuel to the fire and really trying to put this one out of reach.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the OKC Thunder is still building, but is it fast enough for their all-star guard, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander? SGA says, I think we're going to be a really good team a lot sooner than people think. So it's pretty easy for me to be patient. I see the growth every day, and I'm super excited about it. Kevin?
And we see it too. Hey, David, thank you.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Bulls have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
And so he makes both from the line. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City, trailing by 19. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup. This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Here's Vargas. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Shot from 12. Jump shot is good.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 points now in the quarter.
He's got the ability to do damage inside and out. SGA's not going to miss that.
And he drives in. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. with 2 seconds left. And so it's the Chicago Bulls.
For the score,
Kevin, thanks, Nick. What got you guys going?
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Boy, a lot of energy in this. Chicago was looking great right away. They had intensity in their eyes and fire in their bellies as they started things out on a 7-0 run. At the end of one, they were all ready. And that's going to do it.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Chicago leading by 19. Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. The post pair of form will be Williams and Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Hayward in at the 3, the small forward.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Vargas, Gilgeous-Alexander cover. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
All the officials are all over that one.
The Bulls have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. And the Thunder making a change here. Zhang's checked in. Thunder shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. With the drive. The shot that time, not on target. The Bulls shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. Vargas, Giddey defending. Drops in the layup for 2. He's got 36.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Time now for an injury report.
Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Oklahoma City. I'm told that he has a sprained finger, and right now they've got ice on it to try and help with the swelling. Coming back tonight is not an option for him, and they are hoping he won't have to miss too much time. Back to you, Kevin.
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Bucket is good.
And a sturdy move from Chet against that defense that was closing on him.
Greg, we were just talking about Chet Holmgren, and he's a lot tougher, I think, than his frame might indicate.
Physically and mentally, he does not back down. In fact, he's often the one who initiates contact. You think you're going to bully him, he's going to try to bully you. And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Vargas. Oh, man. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattle.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. There's the pass to Zhang, and stolen by Drummond. Vargas, Giddey defending. In the corner, Drummond with it. Passes to Vargas. Hangs in the air. He takes it up and lays it in.
Well, this is when the game slows down for a big man like Andre Drummond. He can make those kind of plays.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's good for 2. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Got him with the pump fake. Savvy move right there. He's got 44.
Yeah, he's going to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
Well, defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle